Inside of here.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. It's actually not that. That was the wrong button. Let's try this. Oh, still the wrong transition. Okay, so I lied. I lied, and actually I need to update my, get a big old look at my hand there. Hand cam. It's kind of gross looking. Oh, you can see my calluses. Ugh. There we go. I need to change stream info real quick, which is actually I need to do on my phone. I'm gonna fix this. Actually, I really need to. There we go. I'm gonna fix that. Hopefully with these. Oh, great. The second anything happened. Oh wait, that's why. Wrong thing. So this is a Joy-Con that has a drifting stick, and these are replacement sticks. They're like OEM, which means you're kind of rolling the dice on how good they are or what they're gonna do. Hold on a second. Oh, should have done this before I went live. Hold on a second. There we go. Update. All right, bang. All right. Now the trick. Oh wait, I can just do this. Look at that. You guys don't need to look at my monitor right now. So now at least I can keep an eye on things and make sure that they're staying, but that this is, for one, staying in camera shot, but also for two, that I'm not accidentally streaming my dong. That's actually a pretty great name, isn't it? Streaming my dong. So here's the deal. I actually have already replaced this stick once and got a bunk stick in its place. It got the thing I replaced it with was another stick that was also drifting. So that's cool, which means we got to take her apart again. And there's really no way to test that, as far as I know, if you got a drifter before after. I think I need one more thing. I thought I'd stashed a pair of tweezers in here because I knew I'd need them. Hold on a second. Technically, you don't really need tweezers for this, but it does make a couple of parts of it easier. There we go. Yeah, it's just hard to see. Okay. Time to tech. Time to maintain gamer equipment. So the screws on the back are already a little bit out. I didn't drill them in all the way, or turn them in all the way, because I knew that I would need to undo them later. I just didn't want them. I didn't want to lose them. Although I think I even have backups of these. These are tri-wing screws. I'm not going to put it on camera. There's not enough real estate to worry about that too much. I guess you're going to get a lot of the top of my head and a lot of very bright hands. This is actually kind of useful because I can use the webcam light as like a tech light. Usually I have actually in the past, the light panel that I have, just hoisted it way up, pointed it down, and turned it super, super bright, which has made it easy to do fine electronics work. Just realized this is a camera on your desk and not watching some YouTube video? Yeah, this is real life. You're not... It's fine, it's fine. What's wrong with your Joy-Cons? This is actually not mine. I'm borrowing this to repair it, and it has a drifting analog stick. I got to get the money shot in there. I just want to be careful. I did do all the... Yeah, I did them all. Okay, there's a couple of little plastic tabs on the side there that you don't have to work that hard to get them to release. There we are. That's the good stuff right there. Behold, this isn't even the crowded Joy-Con, but there's a lot of stuff. I appreciate it. I mean, this, actually, I take it back. This one's pretty simple. The right Joy-Con is the real crazy one because it has the infrared sensor, but got the rumble motor, the battery, obviously, and then shoulder button. Let's start yanking that out. I did notice when I put it back together that this ribbon cable is bowing up a little bit, but it didn't seem to be too much of a problem. I don't think I put it back together exactly the way it was before. Okay, step one, disconnect the battery. It's so tempting. It's so tempting to just take tweezers, get a firm grip on the cables, and just pop it out. Because it works, and I've never broken anything that way. But I feel like, so I should retreat a little more. I was never taught how to do any of this. So if I have weird habits or like do things in a dangerous way, It's because I just did it on my own. So that's what I'm gonna do. See, like it comes out. It's not a big deal. But I feel like that's got to be bad on the connectors. But it's not like there's anything on the base that helps you grip it or anything like that. I'm gonna break it on cam. Bite it. I could just chew on it a little bit. Mine drags up. Oh no, XVR. The frustrating thing is replacing the Joy-Cons is actually not that difficult. Well, I should recant. It's not that complicated. But there are a couple of... I didn't even disconnect the battery. I disconnected the wrong thing. I disconnected the rumble, which I don't think I even need to do. The battery's cute though. It's just a little guy. It's kind of nice. Usually, you can find like around this time in a console's life cycle, you can find like different batteries that are higher capacity but the same form factor. So you can just pop them in and then extend the battery life of your thing. Oh yeah, there's my forearm. Weird thing to call cute. I don't know. I think batteries can be cute. It's got rounded corners. There's a Nintendo logo on it. That's kind of cute. This thing is having trouble focusing. It's kind of nice. Like, it's white on black. It doesn't have to be that. It's a good look. Classy looking battery. Okay. Now the battery tray comes out. The Joy-Con are actually pretty efficiently and pretty well laid out. They're not that hard to work on. There's not an abundance of parts or screws, which can happen. Company logos can get pretty cute. Yeah, especially when they're just on things and they're all tiny and small. I think it works. Oh, I forgot. Joy-Con drift. Yeah, that's the enemy right here. I'm gonna put on some music. I know just the thing. Yeah. So let's see here. I'm trying to decide if I should patch it through direct or just let it play over the speakers and into the mic. Y'all can let me know. We can go on a little journey together. We'll figure this out. Yeah, moody, right? Ooh. I think plastic clips are worse than screws. Yeah, especially when you're trying to dismantle something the first time and you don't know where the plastic clips are or how resistive they are. That is a deal of having to go through and just really prying at something and praying that you're not going to break it. I've broken chassis and housings because I just didn't know how much pressure I was supposed to apply or where or in what direction. It's frustrating because as soon as you get it unlatched and you see how they lock together, it's not so bad. So here is actually pretty nice. The way that the plastic clips on the Joy-Con are there, but they're pretty slight. There's you can see the like tabs in here, and then those click into these little divots on the top. Trying to make sure that the light hits it so you can kind of see. Camera resolution and focus is pretty rough, so it's not so bad. It makes it so if you just put some pressure, they tend to release. But yeah, tabs I don't like. Once you get good at it, I remember the 360 had some nightmarish tabs. Like you actually needed a tool to push them all at the right time in the right way. It was rough. Just got a text. You got a curfew, 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. Man, the curfews in LA are pretty restrictive. Okay, so here's the game. Wait, is this? No, this is fine. Does that make sense? Yeah, I guess the hands should be coming from the top because I'm putting them down into the camera. Never mind. So this is the analog stick that's been replaced. I don't necessarily need to take this off or undo that ribbon cable. I also don't necessarily, well, I do need to do this one, but I don't need to remove this either because there's two there. My philosophy is usually the less that I interfere with working connections, the less likely I am to break it, or to need to dismantle it again in order to repair it. So I'm going to minimize the amount that I have to do that and just pop some of these ribbon cables here. Little clamp. Boop. Try and yank that old boy out. It's interesting because this Joy-Con, I feel like must be a bit of a newer model because, oh no, that's not true. I know it's been used for a while. It has the square of foam here that I don't recall being in mine, right under the ribbon cable. Let's here. Actually, let me maybe jacking up the brightness here would help. No, that looks about as. Just need to get it under the light. There we go. Okay, maybe that's easier to see. Sorry, I was focusing a little too hard. There's a little square of felt under there. That'll be easier to see once I take the stick out. He said shortly before he was arrested. So again, pretty simple. Just 2 teensy screws. Good old slightly magnified screwdrivers. It's actually a goddamn godsend, especially when you get used to it and then you try to use another screwdriver. You wonder why screws are so hard to take out and manage. I guess that might just be me. This is what hacking looks like? Yeah, it is. This is hacking.
You're listening to Game Music Radio,
awesome.
Brought to you by rpgamers.net.
rpgamers.net. Yes, rpgamers.net/radio, by the way, if you just want cozy background game music. Okay. Now, here's the fun part. There's a weird plastic sheath around the hole that the analog stick goes through, and that hole is a little smaller than the actual circumference of the stick. Hey, making a mess of this, but it does give a little, so you can kind of just smoosh it on out. There we go. So, yeah, there's the stick removed, and then there's this like little skirt, this little plastic guy that can be easy to just yank right out. It doesn't really matter. I think it's held on with some very light double-sided tape. I'm just smushing it back down. I think it's probably just like a dust or lint catch, so that stuff doesn't get down into the Joy-Con through that opening. Yeah, this is a pretty dramatic set, or a song for just Joy-Con repair. Oops. I wanted to tuck that back in. But. So this is actually crazy simple. It's a lever, like it's hinged here. Those socket into two, like a peg on each side that go into two matching halves. And then it basically, it's like there's like 3 classes of levers, right? It's that weird one where you're pushing down well past the fulcrum and then the action point is in the middle. But yeah, and then it just hits a little micro switch there. Like, boop, boop. What's pretty cool about this, and even the front pad, which I'm not going to take this whole thing off, so we won't see the other side, unfortunately. But they are all micro switches. There's a pretty profound click there. It just gives a really good feel, and I'm so happy that controllers have moved over to micro switch. The front is actually it's like a mat over a micro switch. It's pretty cool. It's cool. It's cool to see. Or maybe it's just like a super resistive bubble, but it feels like a micro switch, and good enough for me. Okay, now we got to put a new stick in there. I have 2 bags of 2 each, so we're just gonna roll the dice and grab the top one. There's our winner for today. I gotta start organizing this because now I have multiple bunk sticks that I don't want to get mixed up. I guess that's the original. I want to save that like baby teeth. I'll just put the bad one over here. Okay, that'll be my sorting system that I'll forget immediately. Yeah, Ilyondo, this is to fix Joy-Con drift. If you want, I don't know if you're playing AC. I have a meteor shower in the Bourbon Island. If you want to stop by, I appreciate that. But I'm good, thank you though. I've had multiple meteor showers on my. Well, I guess I've had the forecast for meteor showers. Did they just happen at a random time once you get the forecast? This song is really nice. Oh, Prince of Persia? Oh, I wonder which one. Hold on. Oh, it just scrolled by. Hold on. I gotta see this. Prince of Persia actually had super great music. Oh, it's the 2008 one. Oh, I love that game. Healing Ground. Next time somebody asks me about underrated games, I gotta bring up Prince of Persia 08. Maybe I should replay that. man, that was one of the few games where like it had a sort of cheesy romance that I was super into. I was so into it. I loved those characters, and I was bummed. Like the DLC was kind of a downer. I mean, it was good, but it was like story-wise and like character-wise, it was pretty low. And I was hoping they would get to keep going because I was so into what they were doing. What are some underrated games? Prince of Persia, 2008. Or Jupiter's throwing rocks at us? Man, that's the last thing we need. We need to start catching rocks from Jupiter. I got enough problems, Jupiter. Come on now. Oh, E-Compton? I'm not doing like media share or anything right now. Come on, you. Okay. Let's drive in that first. All-important screw. I got DLC? Uh-huh. Yeah, the Prince of Persia 2008 got one DLC pack. It was, I mean, like all DLC at the time, it was a little underwhelming. It was kind of short. I think it reused a lot of assets because that's just what DLC did. Oh, that's right. It's the wrong... Wait. That's why. I'm using the wrong screwdriver. It's like something doesn't feel right. Why is this fighting me so much? Yeah. It would be bittersweet to go back and play it now because, like, I finished the DLC just wanting more. That's kind of how I finished Prince of Persia 08. What's this dope playlist then? Sorry, there was actually just an ident for it. It is at rpgamers.net/radio. rpgamers.net/radio. Yeah, it's just a video game radio station. It's really nice. Also, if you like this, I'm gonna plug this. There is a Super Metroid speedrunner. Zosty. That doesn't... I feel like that's cross-threaded, but... That's okay, we'll never have to replace this again, right? Just making sure it's in there and it's not wobbling or doing anything weird. Okay. Put that down for a second. There is a Twitch channel that he runs. That I am endeavoring to open. It's like... It's 4 letters, and I always forget what it is. It's not up right now. Gosh. Oh, because he's streaming. Alright. I think it's SGQF. Gosh, I don't know. Anyway, it's great. Best DLC in your opinion, like, ever? That's a good question. Shit, I don't know. Hold on a minute. I just wanted to make sure that was still oriented correctly. Okay. Best DLC. Man. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in while there's less obstructing it. There we go. Nice little click. I feel like it'd be something like Super or Ultra Street Fighter 4. Something where like it just becomes the default version of the game and all the improvements are really good. Although I remember even at the time people were all mad at Capcom for monetizing like that or re-releasing the game. Despite the fact like what Street Fighter has not had 18 versions, come on. Okay. Time to reassemble. Oh, Witcher 3? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, Witcher 3's probably got a... I haven't even played it, and just based on what people say, I'm convinced Witcher 3 wins. These are always interesting problems where like multiple parts fit together, but until it's all fitted, it's actually not that stable. Jeez, come on. Poke this spring back down here. There we go. Okay. Yes, thank you, Iliondo. That's it. SGQF. Thank you for looking that up. That is a fantastic background noise channel. He plays a lot of like NES and PC 98, Super Nintendo. Like it's kind of exclusively the good chiptune window. He doesn't really go into like full scores like this is, but it's pretty well curated. It's a pretty established range of music, but it's pretty good. It's got a lot of moody tracks from like visual novels and stuff. So And then there's a pretty cool visualizer he throws on there. So y'all should check it out. It's Lawrence approved. Okay. Oh, Dead Space can use DLC? Yeah. They tried every way they could think of to monetize that. I keep forgetting you can't pick it up with your thumb on the top. They tried every way they could think of to monetize that, I feel like. They had that, like, interactive motion comic that was pretty cool. I actually kind of like that. It was Dead Space was actually a pretty daring experiment. The Wii game was super solid. I remember getting that because I was just really into Dead Space, and I was like, I need the lore. It was pretty good. Extraction, I think it was called. Some like mini games and stuff. Something's not right here. Something's not right. Oh, that's not quite in. Oh boy. I'm being really clumsy right now. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Let's not do that this time. I think you'll find that, fittingly, the RPGamers.net playlist is probably dominated by a lot of classic RPGs. But guess what games also have phenomenal music? I'm moving pretty slowly because the assembly process, especially with the Joy-Cons, I found it's pretty good at every step to make sure that the piece you're putting in is solidly exactly where it needs to go. There can be some pretty tight clearances, and if something is not nestled in perfectly, it can make assembly pretty weird. Everything clicks in pretty perfectly, but when it doesn't, like, you just get a bulging Joy-Con at the end, and there's really no reason why that you can tell. Over-tightening screws, I found, can cause that. It'll cause the plastic to bow and not quite lock together. So I've had to back way off of my freakish Andre the Giant strength when it comes to putting this stuff together. What's up, Jazz? Just doing some crafts. Just chatting, man. Yeah, it's in there. Remains to be seen if it drifts. At this point, as long as the battery's in, you can test it. That's usually what I do. I'll put in the battery, close the case, because the little plastic tabs will keep it closed enough. And then see if it's good. Because I don't want to... The other thing I try to avoid is turning screws in and out too much. The more you turn it, like, I feel like the closer it gets to stripping or pulling the material out. So really just... I feel like the less battering you can do of a system's components, the better off you are. I've only had that because, like, I've had controllers in the past where, like, the screws just strip out completely. Actually, I think that happened to another Joy-Con I was repairing on stream. I had to drill the screw out, which was not a good call. Hey, why'd the radio stop? What's up? Oh, that's from I Am Setsuna? Just give her a little refresh, see what's going on. Maybe that, nope, okay. I was wondering, like, maybe that track just had a really long outro. Hold on. Hey, welcome back, Andrew. Oh, Dylan Crane, thank you for the sub, the resub. 6 months, man, half a year. Good stuff. Mugabara Kaizoku. Thank you for resubbing for 9 months. Very much appreciate it. You're the real hero for giving me that sweet Twitch cred so I can sit here and fix a Joy-Con. Hell yeah. I kind of thought about opening up a service like this. I feel like I was always jealous of people that had, like, mechanic friends, but maybe I can do that by being that guy who can fix Joy-Cons for people. That's pretty good, right? That's a pretty handy person to know. I'm just mushing it around now. Let me try this. Usually you can just kind of guide it in like that. There we go. Now the first of many tests is, will it click back together all nice and snug? I think it will. Not bad. Yeah, the biggest place I have a problem with is like right here. That screw and also just this gap. There's just something. It's like right there. Specifically on the right Joy-Con. Alright. Dealing with any riding madness out your way? People launching fireworks down my street? Nothing in my neighborhood, no. Which may place me, but I gotta be conscious about not being too revealing about what specific area in LA I am. Anybody wants a piece of me? No more clear case? I never had the clear. This is what I have. I use a Super Famicom themed one that has like a D-pad. Come on, radio, what's going on? That was a pretty tight track. And then on a white back. This logo I'm not super happy with. I kind of wish it were just flat white, but couldn't find it. Oh, you haven't seen anyone do Dark Souls 3 crowd control yet? That is surprising. Okay. So I'm gonna plug that in. Sorry, the screen's a little gross. Yeah, me and Not Your Buds. He actually gets all of his crazy ass ideas from me, but don't tell him I said that. Oh, I know this song. Oh, it's Half-Life, yeah. Oh no, is my Switch dead? Uh-oh. I thought I could just... That's weird. Huh. Alright. Yeah, Triage at Dawn? This song has way too many feels. Like, Half-Life is not usually this somber of a game. I mean, I guess it is. There is kind of that attitude throughout the game of like, this is really bad, and everything that's happening is really frustrating and upsetting. I'm gonna go borrow Stephanie's. Hey, Steph, can I borrow your Switch? Can I borrow your Switch? I ain't playing music. You're not crazy. Okay, let's try this instead. Okay, Joy-Con is on. And paired. Maybe I shouldn't reveal step now. Basically, like, Animal Crossing is pretty good because it has analog control right off the bat. There is a utility inside of the Switch to do button tests, but it doesn't really show you the feedback on the analog. Also, you can tell, like, my Switch is bowing pretty bad. Also, no, wait, this isn't mine. Mine's charging. Whatever. My Switch has been traveled. I'll say that. Steps. Sparkly screen. Here, this is not an Animal Crossing stream. Oh yeah, her name. Oh. Alright, let's see if we won the lottery. That's what's supposed to happen every time you're... Oh boy, that's... Whoop! Well, that's... Okay. This is why we test. Okay, so... It's possible that the stick is just straight fried, or I didn't put the ribbon cable in right. Couple of options there. She wants a friend code. That's what I don't want to do. Alright, well, this is why we don't screw it all together, huh? It's wedding season? Oh, and Animal Crossing? Okay. So now the question is the ribbon cable in right, or is it just a really bad stick? I don't know. But I guess if I have to take it apart and take the stick out anyway, I might as well try a new one. That's my thinking. So I'll do that. And then maybe I can have a bag of maybe Joy-Con or analog sticks. I have 3 more to test. Maybe there's a way to like speed up this test process. Maybe if I don't screw in this tray. I feel like... I mean, I guess I could just plug it in, lay the battery in there. Ah. Oh. I think I've discovered a slight problem. was never even plugged in. This is why we double check our work. I was so distracted. I just didn't even actually plug in the thing that I had replaced. Well, there's hope yet then. Yeah, there's your problem. Okay, well, you know what? Not a big deal. Here's the thing. Like, I get to just give the Joy-Con back and be like, I fixed it. I don't have to tell anyone. Okay, this is when taking off this rail might be a good idea. I might do that, maybe? I remember getting this guy in here was kind of a challenge, because the Joy-Con I had, the ribbon cable was like pre sort of flexed to bend that way, but these are not. They're just kind of straight, so... Hold on. Let me, I'm actually gonna make the executive decision here. Okay, so the leads are facing up. I'll have to remember that. Okay. Oh! This string is already all over the place. Alright. This music is shockingly, yeah, no one made the joke. They're all transfixed by pastoral RPG music. I know how this game works. The thing that drives me crazy about ribbon cables is you never know if they're actually in all the way or if they're just kind of resting on the lip. Gotta wiggle it around a little bit and let it sort of push its way home. And just hope and pray that it's all aligned. Yeah, okay. Okay. For what reason are you repairing it? Joy-Con drift. Joy-Conathan drift. A sour fellow that unfortunately, I was really digging that track. Aw. Decided to visit one of my friends. Why did it? I guess it just... Huh. The Joy-Con is drifting, or the motion control thingy? The analog joystick. Yeah, why are you taking away the music? I don't know, it's just stopping, it's hanging up. I'm not used to this doing that. Usually it's pretty reliable. Hell yeah, though. Worth. You repair your Joy-Con drift on a Switch Lite? No. I probably could, but that would be probably way harder to do. Fuck. Yes. God, Undertale's so good. I'm gonna say it. Like, I know there's apparently, like, I get it. Like, there's a whole cloister of people that make Undertale a little rough to be a fan of, but man, it's good. Oh, you haven't had the drift yet? Yeah, I haven't either, shockingly. With as much as I abuse my Switch. Okay, I can just not pull it out. There we go. There we are. And just plorp that right on down. Just a solid plorp. Oh wait, shoulder button. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're getting a lot of scalp cam today. I just wanted to. I had to hunch way over to make sure that I drove that cable in right, because that one's not fun to mess with later. Okay. Making sure the buttons can move freely. Okay. I button freely. Here we go. Someone who's done it for years, it's totally doable to be a fan of something that is good without getting sucked into whatever toxicity potentially surrounds its fandom. To be a daywalker. I'm trying to think about things that I've been into that have had bad associations. I'm trying to think. I mean, huh. I don't know. Machinima, I guess. It wasn't... Yeah, I guess so. That wasn't like I chose to do that. It wasn't like I was a fan of Machinima. But yeah, I guess, I mean, if you guys are saying it, that's got to be it. Yeah, anime in general, I guess. I feel like anime is pretty broad now, and pretty like... Well, I guess to some degree it is sort of defined by the weeaboos. God, we love them. But I feel like it's kind of the success of it and the popularity of it. I feel like it's kind of mainstream at this point, right? It's maybe like not quite as broad and completely beyond ridicule that just video games in general are, but even that still happens sometimes for some reason. Oh, come on, you. There we go. Rick and Morty? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys are even asking. Yeah, Rick and Morty is a great example. I do like that show. Yep. Or I have liked it. I don't remember being particularly impressed by season 3, which is a really pretentious way to say it, but you know, kind of where my head's at, or how I guess I would phrase it. Okay. Uh-oh. Guys, I think we got... Oh! Uh-oh. I saw that. Oh. There's a little something there. It's real slight. Oh gosh, it's so slight. Calibrate it? Oh, okay. Actually didn't know you could do that. Wait. Change grip order, change button matting. Is it here? And it's already... Try recalibrating now? Calibrate system settings. Oh. Thank you. Nope. Didn't want to show off anything too much. Well, I guess there's nothing bad in there. You guys have got me scared, though. Scroll down. Wait. Sorry. Scroll down. There's nothing down there. Saw your ad. No, you didn't. You saw my region. And if you didn't know it was in the Americas, I gave it away too much. Just watching some Talking Stockings in the Quadro. And I'm hammered. Any advice for the alcoholic demon? Start drinking water right now. In order for the Joy-Con to work, you have to type in chat the 16 digits on the front of your credit card and the 3 magic numbers on the back. Ooh. Magic numbers. Alright. There's nothing in controllers and sensors, and there's nothing in system that says calibrate. I didn't think you could calibrate. You guys know where that setting is? Custom mappings, change grip. Controllers and sensors says calibrate for me. I have change grip order, change button mapping, controller vibration, and pro wired communication. That's it. Oh god. Okay. For some reason it wasn't scrolling down before. Alright, we got it. Okay, interesting. So, it says plus is shown instead of circle when the stick is not being touched. Turn the stick. Okay, so it still flickers a little bit. Yeah. very epic calibration happening right now. See, like, it's still a circle though. It's like flickering. Plus is shown instead of circle when the stick is not being touched. So it's still, yeah, that's not good. Can you tell me which track this is? It's called Bell Gargoyle. So, I think this is a bunk stick too. I mean 2. Oh, yeah, see? Okay, well, we try again then. We try again. Looks like the connection itself is faulty? I don't know about that. That's pretty in line with what I've seen from fried analog sticks. Alright, attempt number 3. Although, honestly, the first one was my fault. Say the sensor is bad? Okay. I still gotta replace the stick. Might be picking up the pace at this point. So wait a minute. It's original. Oh right, I did try this one before. Yeah, that one was also good. Okay. For a second I was like, wait. Alright, let me see if I can do the impossible and get this out without ribboning off this other guy. Make this go a little faster. Maybe it's this music getting to me. It's stressing me out. Like at this point in the song, I'm dead or I've won. Want to see something jump onto me? Aw. Isn't that kind of Twitch stream? There we go. At least not yet. Not until something does jump on me. Yeah. I mean, that track's amazing, but also starting to lose my mind. Man, Artanelico. Those are some like classic ass JRPGs, man. I played something Koga, and that was a pretty wild JRPG. Like the game mechanic was, you had these magical girls following you around. Wait, no, it was one magical girl, but then she would get the spirit of multiple magical girls into her, so she could like morph and become a harem. Basically, it was a harem packed inside one anime girl. But it gets better. Let's try another stick. But it gets better. This magical girl is also magical. So she was basically like a battle bard. She would sing while you were fighting, and if you fought in time with her music, it would like pump her up and give you more buffs as you were fighting. We're not done. The mechanic of the game and of the world, here's the next stick, let's hope this one works, is that they absorb magic through their skin. And wouldn't you know it? That means they absorb more magic when they're wearing less clothing. So basically, like, if you fought in time with her, she would get really excited, and then her clothes would, like, magical transform off into more and more revealing attire. And of course, this also applied to all of her, like, possessed women's. All of the weird personalities she had locked away inside of her. So she could be, like, the tsundere angry child, or, like, the buxom nurse. All of which would have their clothes explode off because you were beating up people real good. That was a hell of a game. Frogs don't need to drink water as they absorb it through their skin. That's very interesting. Jim Jimmels, thanks for gifting a sub, and Rainer Vikes, good to see you again. Thanks for the 53-month sub. Good lord! So many video games played. So many good memories. Making sure that that's in all the way. Try not to over tighten. Okay. I got a ribbon on back in. Vibe to turn your friends into the nuns from Hitman, yeah. A good party with the right tunes. Any party can become a Heaven or Hell Club from Hitman. Man, what a great environment. So memorable. Okay. There's that. Let's actually remember to plug this in this time. How's the surgery going? Well, we've had one successful surgery in that the part was replaced, but unfortunately the replaced part was also itself kind of drifting a little bit, even after calibration, which I didn't know you could do. So, we're trying for a second. Well, actually, technically this is third stick, because I did replace it initially off stream. And the first replacement wasn't so hot. So maybe we'll be good with this one. Alright. Seem to have plugged that in. Everything else looks plugged in. Hold on. Need this boy. Putting in a Steam controller slider? Nah. I saw that video. I don't like sliders. I like sticks. Why does this feel weird? Something like that? No, absolutely not. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Rotated it the wrong way to put it on. There we go. I'm going a little faster. I'm a little worried about it. Yeah, exactly. I'm in my compound now. I'm locked away in my gamer vault. Deep in the lab. Oh, boobs or butt? Bruce said he was a butt lover? I think I'm a boobs guy. I think I am. Oh, come on. Dang it. Ah! Uh-oh. I'm doing this all stupid. I'm trying to hurry. There we go. Alright, let's do this the right way. The word amphibian comes from a Greek word that means both lives. This is because the frogs start their lives in the water and then live on land, according to Defenders of Wildlife. I remember learning that in school. Am I using the wrong screwdriver again? No. The setup of the guy took trackpads? Yeah. Somebody just asked about that. I did. I'm just not a trackpad fan. Even if I had the capability to do that, I don't think I would. Hell yeah. Thigh grab of the year. That was gonna be awkward. Just crawling around on the floor with a flashlight. Looking for a tiny ass screw. Oh, we got a frog lore count now. Nice. Oh, come on. Oh boy, I'm struggling with these screws now. Lost my delicate touch. Oh, Twitch having a name change feature is based. Gotcha. And it's a good name. Your previous name wasn't bad though. I'm scared to see you changing to be popular. I'm afraid you'll lose who you are. All these big city pressures. Where'd my tunes go? Come on now. Maybe I just gotta give it a smack every so often. Alright. Gonna be frog lore in 6 months? If there's a good world out here, we'll all have a chance to be frog lore. I never played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. That's what this game is from, apparently. And I only know that because I was staring directly at it when it started playing. But something about it seems a little patronizing, because it kind of is. Oh, whatever. It's not like other Final Fantasy games are exactly difficult. Why am I trying to do this the stupidest possible way? Every time I try a different way. And every time it doesn't work until I just squish it on there with this. There, guess what? It worked, it's done. Okay. Let's try this one. You stream Tarkov? I don't. Never really interested in Tarkov. Alright. What's the issue with Joycon? Analog stick drift. So I'm replacing the analog stick. Oh, might as well. I mean, that's a solid plus. It's a big old plus. It's a Texas-sized plus right there. I'll do. Well, it says calibrate if only there's a problem. That looks really good. I think we're good. I think we're good here. Look at that plus. Yeah. Okay. I've had to open these controllers so many times either to fix them or put custom shells on them. It's not fun. I find it relaxing. To me, it's kind of like doing a jigsaw puzzle or something. There are pieces, they all fit together. I think the process of dismantling and reassembling things lets you kind of sort of quietly explore the engineering decisions that were made there. I appreciate kind of digging around in that, so I enjoy it. It's like my version of woodcraft or something like that. I don't like that. That one was fighting a little too much. I didn't want to force it. These exterior screws are interesting. It's tough to know exactly how much pressure to use before you start stripping them. Because I've definitely done that before and I'm scared of it. It helps if you appreciate it. Yeah, I can see that. If it's just a chore, that's no good. Okay. Well, it's a little resistive, but be careful. I'm scared. I don't know how much space there actually is. But a fair amount. I can give it just maybe another little twink. Whatever. It's good enough. It's good enough. I need to not push my luck. I built a full-size arcade machine from scratch and found the wiring to be the calmest part for some strange reason. I could see that. It's just like, it's not complicated, but it is like specific. But it is nice just connecting things. I've always liked that. Plugging things in. Like just doing AV work. Chunking together parts that were meant to be chonked. Great nails. Oh yeah, I guess I cut them recently. That's good. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Just have gross, grody ass nails. Let's see that. I don't like to have very long nails. Ah! There we go. There we go, going fast again. Still saved though. The thigh snapped shut like an iron trap. So don't be sniffing around here, ladies. There we go. Last screw for all time. There we go. And now we have a repaired Joy-Con-a-thon controller-thon. Just to verify, double verify and triple verify. Let me slam it home, fire up a little Animal Crossing, make sure that animal villager doesn't walk around all weird. Alright. I pronounce thee fixed. Delightful. Okay. I guess that'll do it for the stream tonight. I was gonna go back to Doom, but I don't know. I want to cook a nice dinner and just kick back a little bit. Probably, bless you, Steph. Probably gonna be working pretty hard soon, so I might as well take it sleazy while I can. Darth Shart. That's a great name. We were talking about great names earlier, and that automatically qualifies. Yeah, sorry. I'm a step away here, but thank you guys for watching. That's good. That's a weight off my mind. I can give that back now. Thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a bit cooler day of streaming. Witcher Day. Also gonna dive into Distance earlier in the day. But so I'm excited for that. So I think first probably Distance. So first chunk will be Future Cars and Unsoon's music, and then yeah, Winds Are Gonna Howl. Yeah, Disco Elysium probably this Friday, unless something comes up. Who knows? Life's complicated. Have a great evening, everyone, and stay sane out there.